Okay, so welcome to today's class. I'm Ruth Omega, and you're welcome to my channel. You're also welcome to today's video. For the focus of today, we will be looking at how to get a job. Okay, some of you are like, how do we get a job? We're interested in getting a job. How do we go about it? Now, in my last video, I told you how, or in my last class, I told you how to get so many things out of Jiji. Okay, I told you how we can sell on Jiji, how we can buy on Jiji, how we can market our services on Jiji, how we can get a job on Jiji, and also how we can run ads on Jiji. So for today's focus, which is job search, we're going to be looking at how to get a job through Jiji. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to head on to our Jiji app. And now if you don't have a Jiji app in your phone, just go to the app store and download Jiji. The version of Jiji you'll be seeing now, it's the new version, okay, which is this. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is what the new Jiji app looks like. Okay, so you have to head on to your Play Store to get that. Now let me open on Jiji so that I can lead you through how to get a job on Jiji. Now this is the home page of Jiji. Okay, if you look at it, you see how to sell. Okay, I've shown you through most of these, how to sell, your messages when you get contacted, and then your profile, which you had to set up. So if you haven't set up your profile before, we're going to be starting with that. So you, as a new user, the first interface you'd have to meet is you setting up your whole account. If you look at mine, it's already set up, so I do not have to go through that. So you have to set up your account before you can get started on Jiji. So your personal details, you have to fill up your personal details, like your name, your first and last name, your location, your birthday, your sex. Okay, and after that, Jiji saves that. The next thing you have to do is to fill up your company details if you have any. Okay, you have to fill up your details, basically your email, your phone number, and other information Jiji will need from you. So once your account is all set up, then your profile is already saved on Jiji. Okay, now I'll be saying this: when you have your account set up in Jiji and you're trying to do any of the services I've told you, either selling or marketing your services, you don't have to add a phone number to your flyer. I'll teach you more on that when we start selling, when I do a video on how to sell on Jiji. Okay, so you'll have to learn how to publicize your marketing kits without having to have conflicts with Gigi's policy. Okay, because there are some policies that Jiji upholds that when you violate it, it could Jiji could turn down your ads, or Jiji could pull down your ads, basically. Okay, now when your account is all set up, this is the interface you're going to see. Now this is join Jiji team. So they are giving an opening. If you want to work with Jiji, you could decide to join their team. It's whatever, I don't know. How to sell on Jiji, that's not what we're looking at today. How to play games, how to buy on Jiji. So basically what we're focusing on today is how to get a job on Jiji. I'm going to do a video on other things you can do with Jiji, not on this. Okay, now the next thing we need to do when you have set up your account and then you have this interface, the next thing you need to do is to click on jobs. Okay, so this is it, where my icon is circled. This is jobs. All right, so the next thing you have to do is to click on jobs. When it opens, all right, so that's basically what I've done. Now you click on jobs. Now this is it, this is the interface you have to face. Now there are a couple of jobs available on Jiji for you. Okay, now you have, let me start reading from the first one. Of course, I wouldn't have to read all of it. We have office assistant wanted, Port Harcourt. The pay is between 40 to 50,000. We have cook wanted. We have cleaners wanted. You could just go through and see all the number of jobs we have there. okay, on Jiji. Now let's say where you are, you don't have a job in your location, because basically what is showing here is what I have searched for. Okay, so it's picking my location because I actually had to set it in my location. So Jiji gives you the leverage to customize your search. Now what do I mean by that? You can actually set your search to give you your desired results. Let's say you want a job, okay, in Port Harcourt now, or okay, it's already in Port Harcourt. Let's say you're in Lagos and you want a job in Lagos. So we just go down to where you have locations there, okay? The job is all on reverse. So we could even start by changing that location, okay? If that's not what we want, so we have let's say I want a job in Lagos. Okay, this we have about 781 running ads on jobs, sorry, in Lagos. So let's click on Lagos, and then they ask you precisely where in Lagos. Okay, let's say I want it in Ikeja. All right, that's a popular name. And then the next thing I have to search for is, what kind of job do I actually want in Lagos? Do I just need a random job? Because if you look at the whole search now, it's giving me Ikeja job, but they are random searches, so it's not precise. I don't want to just go through random jobs. I need a specific job. So the next thing you need to do is to go to this job icon where you have jobs. Okay, let me circle it. Yes, so that point where you have jobs, okay, and then you click on it. Now you have varieties of jobs: accounting, finance job, advertising, marketing, childcare, computer ICT, customer service jobs, drivers. If you look at it, we have so many job options. Okay, now let's say I'm going for customer service relationship job. Okay, that's one job I would always go for, customer service. And if you're here, you desire, or it's something you've always loved and wanted, you want to do a customer service job, just send a message to me. Okay, even though you don't have a skill, I'm going to do a video on how to get started. I'm going to do a comprehensive video on how to get started as a customer service representative, so that you can always apply for the job if that has always been your interest. All right, so this is customer service representative jobs. This is it. So I'm going to be clicking on it because that's the job I want to get. Now if you look at it, I already have my location, I already have my job and my desired job search. So you look at this customer service in Ikeja, it's a full-time job and it's about 80 to 100,000 naira. Now the next thing, if me and I want to search for a job in Lagos, the next thing I want to customize or to set is the kind of job. Okay, is it a full-time job or a part-time job? Now this is where you're going to be getting that set up, okay, at any time. All right, so I'm going to be clicking on that. Sorry, trying to drop my pen. All right, so it said for a day, for a time, what kind of show ads posted. Okay, anytime the job is available, or a day job, or the last hour. Okay, so I'm going to set all that. It's already set. I think I should just and leave it for the way it is. So it's for a fresh advert once the job is available. Okay, now this is where I now choose my part-time, full-time, or temporary job, or whatever the way I want it. Now if you look upwards, you will see these options here. Okay, you have full-time, you have part-time, you have temporal. Now let's say I want to go for a full-time job. This is it. I have to set it. It's already in Ikeja. It's a 5 days job at, okay, let's say it's not above 5 days. So I don't want an outdated job advert. Okay, it's a current one. If you want to put it in a day, fine, but I had to leave it this way so that even though I couldn't see it the first day, I could still see it before it's out on the 5 day. Okay, so this is the job search. It's a full-time customer service job, Lagos, Ikeja. Okay, if you look at it, you see the prices, the requirement. Okay, I've not really started showing you what the advert details is. I'm just trying to show you how to customize your search to get exactly what you want. Now let's say I want a part-time job. I still go to part-time and click. Now, part-time is more like a remote job. You're not full-time in it. Now, these are companies that want your part-time services in Ikeja, Lagos. It's not remote, it's part-time, okay? You might be available, okay, online. You might be available at the office, but you're not fully involved, okay? So this is like an AD found, okay? Then a temporal job. It's a temporary job I can liken to a remote job. You're not a full-time worker, okay? It's temporary. It could be a contract work, all right? Let's look at the options we have in other, okay? So you have full-time or part-time. That's how I set my choices. So I could have any of them displayed, either a full-time job or a part-time job, depending on what is available. Let's also look at what the recommendation offer has. It has newest, lowest price, and highest price. So it depends on what you want to go for. Do you want to go for the newest job, the current job as it drops? You want to be the first to get the opportunity. You want to go for a lowest price, or you want to go for a highest price. So let's try the highest price and see what our search results will give. Okay, so our jobs are like 100 to 120, 50 to 60, 80 to 100. So these are on the higher side for the customer service jobs in Lagos, Ikeja. Now, let's say I want to apply for the first one I'm seeing, 100 to 120,000 job, customer service in Lagos, Ikeja, and it's a full-time job, okay? All right, so I'll have to click on it. Now, when it opens, these are what the job entails, okay? It's a global consult. Now, whenever you're trying to search for a job, I'll be saying something because I've been into Jiji for a while, so I know what's applicable, I know what are red lights and what we should be careful about. Whenever you search for details of a job and you see the word consult attached to the company name, know that it's a recruiting firm that is in charge of that very ads. Okay, no, it's a recruiting firm. Of course, I've had some persons get a job through this firm. Sometimes they won't tell you. Okay, now what it means is that you're going to be getting this job through this recruiting firm. And sometimes what their conditions are is that when you get the job, your salary, they are the ones to conduct a screening for you, not the company interview. After they are done with the screening, they shortlist your name to the company. The company books an interview for you, physical or remote, depending on the job choice you've made. And then when you get your first salary, you give them 50% of your salary. So that's how this recruiting firms, consulting firms, that's how they act. Okay, so whenever you search for a job and you see a company name as whatever consult, just know that it's a recruiting firm that is in charge. And most often, if it's a physical job, they will want you to come to their office for their screening and you fill some form, and most times you have to pay maybe like 2,000 just for that process. But the condition they often give is that when you get your job, the first salary you have to give them 50%, and that's like half of whatever you're earning for the first month, and that's all. Okay, so that's what I have to say. And then also when it comes to job search in Jiji, you have to be very careful. In fact, in Nigeria generally, we all know we have to be careful. We know what's happening. Yahoo boys are everywhere. Fraudsters are everywhere. Hoodlums are everywhere. People try to be deceptive, especially online. We really cannot be very careless when it comes to our dealings online. Else you'll be very vulnerable to whatever it's happening there that is ill. Okay, so you have to be careful. Like myself, when I search for jobs on Jiji, if the company, once I see the company name, except it's a consult, I search for it. Go online, Google the company. Who are this company? Where is it located? Is it in a serene environment? Are they known? You have to search for things like that. Like the last person I helped to get a job on Jiji, we had to search and we noticed the job was even in Akwa Ibom State, but it was a health company. It was like a hospital. Okay, and the company was real. They were actually looking for a client, and they were people that we could reach. Okay, but she didn't want the location because while she was searching, she didn't customize, she didn't set her location to be Port Harcourt, where she is, or River State. So the job pop-up came up for Akwa Ibom, and then she quickly filled it, and they called her for an interview, but she couldn't go for it because of the location. So once you get to know the details, search to know how authentic they are, search to know how real they are, ensure you're not falling into the arms of people that are unreal. Okay, search to know all of that. Even in our normal and contemporary life, we have to be careful because things are actually happening. So I have to put this in dealing with Jiji, or any online platform. Please and please, let us be very careful to search thoroughly and be sure before we make steps. You don't just pay your transport, you're going for an interview in a place you don't know. You have to know the place. You have to search and know and ensure they are real. Don't go to isolated places to buy things or to sell things or to meet someone for an interview or business exchange. Please and please, let's be careful. Okay, so I haven't said that. If you want to know more about the business, okay, so like I said, this is for a consultant or a recruiting firm is the one managing this art. It's a full-time job. It's an office setup, so you have to be in the office space. Okay, so the application deadline is on the 25th of August. Once it's 25th, they will not take any more applicants. Okay, it's a 2 years minimum experience. So let's look at what more the job is about. Your responsibility. Once you click on the show more, it opens. So these are the things you need to know that they expect of you, your skills and your requirements. Okay, it's there. What your educational qualification requirements and all of that. All right, so these are the things you need to know. This job was posted 2 hours ago. Okay, now let's say that I want to apply for this job. The next thing I need to do, it's either I would have to call this person's. However, like I said, this is a recruiting firm, so if I have to make a call, I'm actually calling the recruiting firm, not the manager, not the what do you call it, HR of of the company that actually needs this job. Okay, so if I have to make a call, fine. If I don't want to make a call, all I have to do is to click on apply. Okay, so this is apply here. So once I click on apply, then I have to fill in my CV. So what do I need to do in filling my CV? The first thing is category. So what am I looking for? Customer service series. Okay, because that's the job I'm coming for. So I have to put in, they say first picture is the title picture, drag to reorder, support, blah blah blah. So the title picture, it could be you could, that's why I've started with teaching your flower. We're going to do that on the flower session. So you get a picture. Let's just use a random picture, but the picture has to be for the job search. So it should be a customer service picture. You have to design a flyer, maybe with your face in it or not, but the flyer should have a customer service job service to offer. All right, so let's just get the random picture. Okay, let's just use this POS picture. Okay, so that's it. All right, so the next thing, this is customer service. It's in a cager. My job experience, I have a 4 years job experience in customer service. Now the next thing is my job type. Okay, I want a part-time job actually. So let's just fill it and see what option they have. Employment status is the next thing. Okay, they want to know my employment status. Am I self-employed? Am I employed working for a company? Am I retired and a pensioner? Am I unemployed? I'm self-employed. Okay. My gender, I'm a female. Marital status, I'm married. Still studying? No. My age, okay, let's just pick a random age. I'm 40. All right, so the next thing is your work experience. They want to know, so add work experience. Okay, so they want to know, let's just add a company I've worked for. Let's say Streamline Media. It's a company I have worked for. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, Streamline Media. Position, I worked as a customer service representative. Okay, customer service representative. Okay, the next thing I have to do is to state the date. How long did I work there? I was there 2020 and I worked from March, okay, and I worked until 2022 or 2021 September, just for 2021 September. Okay, if you're still working where you are, you could click on still working and you wouldn't have to fill these options. So I save. Okay, so that's my work experience. If I want to add more, I can add more. So let's go to add workplace, the next option. Okay, that's if I want to add more. So let me add one more place I've worked with. Okay, let me just add my company, Rumega. Okay, Rumega Finishing School is the name of my company. So after that, I click on the good to save that one. Position, I am the director. I'm the director. Let's save that one. Start, okay, started 2015. Okay, let's say 14. 2014 February till date. All right, so save. Now, if you still have more work experience, you could click on that and add. So I don't want to do that again. So let's go to education. You could just add, what is your education? This is one of the most important field of your CV. So education, graduate from the University of Port Harcourt. Okay, and then I think that's all. All right, so I think they want more words. Education. All right, studied linguistics and mass communication. Communication. Okay. Wow, they really want much fields there, and I really don't have that, so I would have to skip. I know they'll bring me back there. Certification, you put that. Okay. Highest qualification, I don't want to keep filling my details because I'm not applying for any job. All right, so highest qualification, I have a diploma. Okay, skills, I have content creation, graphics. I also have transcription. I'm a translator. Translation and transcription. I also have social media management, digital marketing, okay, and lots more. Okay, so let's just leave there. All right, so you can add as many skills as possible. Languages, you speak English for now. All right, references, do you have any reference from the employers? List their company names, and so you could just put any reference. You could put your pastor, you could put your former boss, whatever. Expected salary, okay, the salary for this job is between 100 to 120, so let me just stick to that. Okay, what they have there. Description, now please provide a detailed description mentioning as many details as possible will make your ads more attractive to buyers. So this description just talks about you selling yourself. I'm this, I've worked with several companies, I've been able to achieve. So you describe who you are, your skill, and what you can offer. That's what it means. Okay, so once you're done filling all of that, now if you look at the next stage, which is this, look at this, it's already customized. That's why when you're filling anything in Jiji to submit, let's say a flyer or a logo or something, Jiji does not permit you to use a phone number in it. If you do, that ads will be declined. Okay, because Jiji has customized your name and phone number inbuilt in your profile. So whenever you're doing anything, it's there. You don't even need to put it again. Okay, so my name, Ruth Obed, is already there, and then my phone number is already there. All right, so This is it. So I'm done with this. Okay, the filling of the form. I'm done applying for the job. Now, if I want to send this job as a post now, I could just click on standard ads. What Gigi does is every post you make goes out as an ad. Okay, it goes out as an ad. So for the purpose of getting a job, this is the only option I can use. I can't use the top ads, which is for selling, and I can't use the premium ad, which is also for selling, either for marketing my services or selling something on Gigi. I'm going to explain that when we get to selling. So for the purpose of this, which is applying for a job, all we have to click on is the standard ad, which is free. So I'll click on it. Okay, and then it's already chosen, and then I will create CV and apply. Once I click on that, yes, I know they will bring me to those points where I omitted. So that's it. Once you click on it, your application is being forwarded to the respective ends. All right, so you wait back to get feedback from them. So that's it about searching for a job on Gigi. Okay, now let me just explain this arts part so that you can understand. Some persons will start asking questions on it. Now, why do you have to go through standard ads? We have three major ways of running ads on Gigi. Okay, when selling. The reason why you run ads is so that that platform you are using to run the ad, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Gigi, WhatsApp, whatever, that social media platform helps to propagate your content or your adverts to a farther audience beyond your circle, contact, and reach. Okay, so let's say I want to reach people I don't even have within my contacts. I have to pay for I have to subscribe to a paid ad that can help me do that. So Gigi Force ads, that standard ad there is actually free. It doesn't have much reach, but it's free. It could reach a number of persons. But when you use the top ad, which is paid for, okay, you have for 7 days, 2,000, and that's why I told you could do ads for as low as 2,000. Okay, so that particular one makes you to reach a number of persons more than the free one. And then the premium, when you click on it, we're not doing ads today, so I won't go there. So when you click on the premium, which gives you much more results, you see various options: the basic, the platinum, the bronze, and all of that. There are several options. Okay, like I said, when we start written on how to run ads on Gigi, I'm going to give you details about what this all stands for. So for the purpose of this video, I think I've been able to show us how to get started on Gigi if we are looking for a job. Okay, so go through the video thoroughly again, and then all of you who are in need of a job, you know what you have in mind you want to search for. Search and customize your search to your required needs, and then try out what I have shown you. I would like to get feedbacks. If you have any challenge while trying out this process, please do well to reach out to me. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I'll be waiting to know one or two persons who've gotten a job on Gigi through this process. Thank you very much. See you on our next video of another amazing thing you can do using Gigi. Bye for now.